Is it audible?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, it's audible.
So, and even screen is visible, right?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. Is there any doubt of previous class? Guys, please don't ping in the chat. Try to communicate. Okay. Okay, let me start this. Just starting the instance, which I stopped yesterday. Okay. By time let it start, we'll come back to instance types. Let me go from this one, EC2 dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Okay. When you start your EC2 instance, or yeah, it gives you overview of all your resources which are connected to the EC2 instance, like dedicated host instances, load balancers, security goes, volumes, snapshots. Like it's a overview summary, it will be displayed here. Yeah, it will display all your charges, like how much it is for this month, what is the freight, everything it will display. Okay. So if you give view global EC2 resource, like all it will display all the EC2 resources in all the regions. As of now, we don't have any EC2 instance in any region. So you will get to know everything. So how many regions enabled, how many instances are there in, what are the regions, everything it will display. Okay. So if you by mistake if you are launched in any of the uh, region and you forgot to switch off or something like that, it will display everything here. As of now, it's 0 0 in everything because we don't have anything in any of the region. Okay. We go to global search. So here you can see all the security groups which are connected to like which are there in all the regions. So these are default security groups which is created by AWS, which will be available in all the regions. So single security groups are there. Okay, let's go back. Let me go back. And if you come down, here you'll get to know all the like region wise security, region wise settings, this and all. Whatever is there, these are region wise settings. Means in the sense, here if you want to enable default lifecycle manager for complete region, for complete region, based on the regions, if you can apply settings here. If you want to apply encryption for all the EBS volumes, then you can enable here by default. If you want to change the encryption keys automatically for all the resource in this region, it will apply automatically. No need to do manually everything. Okay. Same for block public access, EBS snapshots, everything. This is based on the regions which is applied. Zones, here you can see the zones. What are the zones available in your region? As of now, it's showing like a two zones, one in Kolkata, one is in Delhi, but as of now it is in disabled mode. If you want, we can click on manage and we can enable it, so it will make a little bit faster for accessing. Now credit specification, so how much it is spending, everything it will show you now. Say it is showing unlimited, but as of now it's not a free tier. Please don't use it. EC2 serial console we are not using. Okay. Console experiments is not to. Now let's go to instant types. So here what happens, this is the instant types whatever we saw initially, like families and all that. Same we can see here, But what is the like a feature of this dashboard means you can compare with two EC2 instance. Okay, you can compare with see how much CPU I'm getting, how much memory I'm getting, and load to, what is the network performance, what is the cost for Linux, what is the cost for Windows, everything you get. Not only this, again you can check for R5 series. Oh, my laptop is working weird today. So I'll give R5 X2X large. Okay, I'll select that also. Now I selected all three. Let me drag this little bit down. Close this. Um, 1 second. Yeah, see here you can see the comparison here also. If you come down, you can see the comparison of instance size. What is this? Everything, even you can see in the below. Everything it will display here. Okay, compute wise. Plus next you will get networking wise. So you can compare with this and you can select the appropriate instance for your yeah, family for your instance. Okay.
I just have a question here.
Yeah, your voice
Sorry,
is
I
very
just have
low.
a yeah, I
Yeah.
just have a question here.
Mm.
Um, so now we are having T through three, right? And then
T2.
you mentioned, yeah, I mean T series basically.
Mm, mm,
I remember you mentioned about the different series that we have, like A1 and R5 and stuff like that.
mm.
So these are called different families
Yes,
or
families.
instances.
Yes, different
Okay.
families. Yeah.
Okay. And did you, I mean, I don't remember, did we go into the detail to understand each family, or is it a separate class for that?
No, I finished already. Like, what are the families will come? It means in the
Okay.
sense you're telling like a dig up in that what is T2 dot nano, T2 dot micro.
I
That
mean,
you are.
nano micro is understandable from the language that it will be the size, and I can see
Mm,
the
mm,
comparison.
mm.
But about like T2, R5, A1, the main, the
Ah,
first
that
part.
we are done already in the initial classes.
Okay, cool. I'll refer
R5
to
is
there.
yeah, R5 is not like used for memory kind of instances. T2 for normal general purpose. With the
Yes.
instance which I start with the MC central general purpose. C for compute purpose. That is
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
explained
The
it.
memory and compute and
Yeah.
okay, okay. And we discussed the case studies as well,
Yes.
remember?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Got it.
Now next you'll go to launch templates. Launch template is nothing but now it's like in like a what we can say we predefined some settings will create on like one template, then we'll refer the same template for all the resource whatever required. As of now I'm not doing this because we have a practical in auto scaling, so we required to do a launch template. So that time I'll show you in spot request. See, this is a spot request. So dashboard to create a spot request. Here you can see spot request score everything. uh, 1 second. Yeah. Currently, you can see the pricing is to some, yeah, it's here. See now, kindly it's showing for C5 dot launch. Let me open one more duplicate tab. Kindly showing C5 dot launch. It's showing okay. Let me open C5 dot launch. C5 dot launch. Okay. So what is CPUs? Two CPUs. Okay, 4 GB RAM. What is the cost? I am here 0.085 USD per Linux. Okay, this for Linux 0.117177 for Windows. Kindly, what is the cost here it's showing? Is 0.085. Here is 0.050. Kindly, okay. Um, so this is the on-demand price. Okay, see 0.085. Yeah, it's showing here. But somebody they bidded for these prices 0.039 in so episode only 0.0382, 0.0458. Okay, now if you want an instance in AP source only, what you can do, you can bid for 0.0400 or something like that. If you bid for that, then you'll get an instance. Okay, you'll get an instance for that. If you go beyond this, then you'll get an like if you bid for 400 EI, like even 400 EI, you should bid for 500, then you'll get an instance for you. Okay. Now, even you can change the Linux or Windows, whatever is there, you can change it here. Based on that, you'll get it. So, see for Windows, there is a sorry. See for Windows, there is a charges. Kindly, sorry, what is happening? Yeah. See kindly, what is bidding? It's bidding for like a $0.0100. But what is the charges here? 0.177. So almost 0.077 the cost is getting saved. So this is like based on the last 1 week process, their bidding process they are showing here. Okay. But if you want, you can check for 1 day also. Maybe it has changed for 1 day. Sometimes the average they will be showing. Okay. So based on that, you can what you can do, you can go and bid the spot request. You, you can go to click on request spot instance. Here, what you can do, you can use a template. What we told right template. So you can use the template. So or else what we will do, we'll manually mention the configurations. So whatever we're doing, so same will be done in the template only. Even the same settings will be used for creating EC2 instance. Same will be done here. So we're selecting Amazon Linux. Yeah, okay. Here, such like we have taken Amazon Linux. Key pair. This is the key pair which I created initially. So it has taken automatically. If you want to use EBS optimized instance or only for means you it will show only EBS instances. I don't want to do that. Okay, instance store. No need to use instance store. I'll explain later instance store. As of now, just know like instance store is nothing but the store will be in instead the instance. Not required. Okay. It has been applied with the roles. Roles means when one service is calling other service, we should give some permissions. So I'll explain roles also when I come to IAM. So target capacity, yes, if now I record one, like how many you required, if it is 1 or 2 or 3, whatever instance you can use it. But as of now, I'm just showing one. Maintain target capacity is nothing but if what happens sometime, I think I have two instances. Think I have two instances. So one instance gone down automatically means in the sense due to some interruption, some problem, one instance gone down. In such case, what happens when you select this, it will maintain the desired number of capacity whatever you selected. If it is two instance, it will make two instances. Okay. Or if you don't like, if you want to mention based on the CPUs, also you can mention it. Memory also, but let's go with the instances. You can set the maximum cost. Like if it is going beyond this, I don't want to use it. So you can set a limit for your cost, whatever you're bidding. If you mention like a 0.400, you can mention maximum cost is 0.450 your bid. So that someone if he wants to bid for the instance again, he has to bid more than whatever your limit you are set here. Okay. And yes, about networking. Okay. As of now, we default UPC is there, default zone is there. Instant type requirement. Here you can select the instant type. So what do you require? So here you can select which instance is required. So based on that, you can select it. Then price optimize or capacity optimize. So this based on the spot instance. So which is having a lower price only, which will be selected. And this will be a charge per hour. 0.0383 for C5 dot large. But what is the current on demand price? It is a 0. This is for per hour. This is for per month. So per hour target. Yeah, sorry, per hour only 0.383. But here 0.8, 0.08. Okay. Now if I launch, it will go for spot and it will start using. But I don't want to do that. As soon as please don't try this. As soon as you click for launch, the spot instance will be done and you will get a billing. So, okay. Don't try this. If you're okay to pay the charges, you can go for like a spot, doing that. And if you want to try, you can try it. Okay.
I would like to interrupt here.
Mm,
So, for you mentioned few terms here like target capacity, and also I can increase the target capacity. So, when do I have to go for increasing the target capacity? So, is it used when when I have to deploy my application and more than one instances, so that I it will work as a load balancer? Is it something like that
not
works
here,
here?
not here, not here. No, that will be done in the auto scaling or load balancer. Here, you're just requesting for spot instances as of now. But when you go for like doing auto scaling, they will be mentioning that how much we require, what we need. So based on that, it will start increasing there itself. You will just purchasing that. Even after purchasing, you can edit and you can click it. If you want to do separately, means if you want to do here also. But when you go for load balance auto scaling, we'll do there itself. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So currently, since we have created our account and it is free for 12 months, so
Mm.
but you are telling us not to go for this kind of
Yes, yes. In
request spot
future, not
instances.
everything will be free. Not everything will be free. Some will be like some services are free. Some services are like a limited free versions are there. Some services like a not at all free. Completely, it's chargeable. Even we have some services in our practical which we need to show. It's a completely chargeable, but we need to show, and you need to do the practical also. I'll tell you as it goes on.
Okay. Okay.
One question. Uh,
Mm.
so as soon as you request spot instance, that doesn't mean that you can start using it, right? Because your
It will
request
go
has
for
to be
bid.
approved. Hmm.
It will go for bid, and it will after if your bid approves, it will start working.
So
So
do we
of
get
course
any
your bid.
notification that okay, your
Yes,
bid is approved or something?
yes, you'll get a mail. You will get an immediate request only. You'll get it because you're bidding more than this. Whatever you're doing. See,
Okay.
whatever you bid more than this, you'll get an instant. That's for sure. That is why they're showing the bid results here.
So now on demand is already available, right?
Mm,
If I have to do it, and
mm.
on demand is much cheaper than the spot instances.
No,
Why would
it's
I
zero.
even? Mhm.
See, on demand is 0.085 here. But when you go for bids, it's
Oh, okay,
0.03.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, and I just saw somewhere when you were trying to launch the spot
Mm.
instance that the request is valid for 1 year. So that means this request, which I have given now, it will be valid until 2025, 23rd January.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
And then after that, even the bid is lesser or something, I will not get
It
any.
will not be there till 1 year also. That's what I'm telling. It will not be there for 1 year. But they're given for only 1 year. But till
Mm,
1 year, you will not be like the spot request. The spot request will not be valid. Means even though it is valid, it will not be available for 1 year. Like within one
mm,
month or 2 months, your request will get changed. Sometimes what happens within one day also. So we
mm,
can't show that. I have not tried, but as of for theory, I've just read that like sometimes within one day also. Not
mm.
sure. Like whenever someone bids more than you, if in this location if it's not able, so then they'll change to like they'll give the resource
Ah,
to some.
okay. And it instantly goes away, right?
Like it will give you 2 minutes time. You will get a mail and it will tell you that
Mm,
you're there like a 2 minutes time to shut down your machine.
mm.
So your timer starts running. So after 2 minutes, if you shut down or not shut down, automatically it will shut down until the resource will go to someone else.
And all data are gone as well.
Yes,
Okay.
completely it will be wiped.
Mm. So do you suggest like in a practice that if I have to do the spot instance, it's always good to do it from my customized AMI or something. So at least I have my AMI ready, and then this is just used for some transactional data or something.
For some kind of like a caching or logging something which data which is not required, like you may think you can recreate that which is not very important. That for that
Mm,
kind of purpose you can use it. Where your
mm.
charges will be very less, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct. Correct. Okay. Thanks.
yeah. Thank you. Next we go to saving plans. as I told initially, so this is the saving plan options, but now I'm not doing. See, this I told it, compute saving plans, EC2 instance saving plans. I'll not take this now as of now because I'll be doing this complete detailed one in billing one. Okay. Even if you want, you can check it. Yeah, EC2 instance usage regardless of instance family, size, availability, zone, region, OS tendency. But same here. Uh, See, usage of individual instance families. In M5 means you can change only in the M5 itself. Yeah, M5 means you can change to T2, R5, whatever series you can change it. Okay, so as of now, just understand this. We'll go dig up later in coming classes. Same like reserved instances. So this is also like for purchasing reserved instance. But if you have any already any instances there, so that will be reserved. So it will give you recommendations also. So in billing we have a separate tabs where it will show all the recommendations. What if you buy this one, you can save this, everything is there. Okay, these dashboards or whatever is here, it will show you the whichever has been purchased already. So this is about dedicated host. If you want to allocate dedicated host, you can go here and you can raise a name, sorry, you can raise a request for that. If you want, you can choose a instance family. So it will be, let's see, asking initially it's instance family itself. In dedicated host, you need to launch all the instances with a C5 only. Okay, which zone? It's like outpost is nothing. Yeah, it's optional. Auto replacement. Yes, if anything goes down, we need instance auto replacement. Auto host recovery. If something goes down, my host should get recovered. Okay. Host maintenance. Yes, it has to maintain automatically. Quantity, how much I need, one or two, whatever is there. Then tax you can mention, and if you get allocate, it will start allocating. But don't try to use, even this is an chargeable. Okay.
So
Then
here in dedicated host, you remember earlier you had shown those boxes where all the data
mm,
centers were
mm,
there,
mm, mm.
and in that data centers there will be like multiple servers somehow, right? Some there will be multiple stacks or something, right? In each data
Yeah.
centers, multiple
Mm-hmm.
servers, I would assume.
Not multiple servers, multiple instance. Yeah. So you mean to
Um,
say one
yeah, if
second.
I have to think of like a physical hardware, how it will map to. So I'm just trying to understand that this dedicated host will be like, the whole
Hardware,
hard
complete hardware,
will be
complete
given
hardware.
to us.
Yes,
Okay.
complete hardware. So this is the one. You'll get a
Yeah,
complete
correct.
hardware. So in this you can launch like a maximum instance, but here also like they will give you the limit for what how much you can instance launch it. Okay, but you are select to only the instance family which are selected initially. Same family you need to use by launching other instance also when you host.
Correct.
Okay.
But in dedicated instance, it is hardware can be shared, but the whole instance is yours. I mean,
Yes,
in
all
yeah, so
the
in
instance is.
hardware,
Mm-hmm.
in single hardware, there will be like multiple instances, right?
Mm.
So here in dedicated instance, the whole instance will be yours. Is it
Yes,
something?
instance is yours, not the host. So even some other instance will be available, which will be allocated to someone else.
Okay. And then if we go for the first option,
Mm,
even the host is shared, right?
Yeah, host is shared. And like all instance will be shared. What happens here? If you restart, your instance will get changed to some different hardware
Okay. Cool. Got it.
ID. So next comes the capacity reservation. As I told initially, this is one of the reserving capacity for your future purpose. Okay, so you can select the whatever instance family. We go to C file only platform and the region. So this is C. Here tendency they have mentioned is a shared hardware instance. If you want, you can go for dedicated only. Now it will not show dedicated host because you have not purchased the dedicated host. Once you purchase, you'll be able to launch it. And placement group I will explain. This is one of the which is used for networking performance. So you will mention like a capacity like a two or three instance whatever. Okay, and at what specific time it has to start. So you can give a date and time. So let me give 25. So tomorrow I'm for designing for just for tomorrow. Just I'm sorry. It's showing. Tell me to future. Sorry. Yeah. Future. See, still is tracking future. Let me give it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's not at all taking still. Okay. Let me give some different dates. Okay. Let me give some time hours. 12 02 some 02 something whatever, and open any instance matching attributes, so it will show the matching attributes, and if you create, it will create your capacity reservation, and it will help you to reserve the capacity, this capacity reserved for your future purpose. Okay, don't do that. As soon as you start, it will create a charges. Is that clear? Is that
I think
clear,
we have to
guys?
do some practical. I mean, then only
Yeah,
we'll
still I have not done the
understand.
practicals. These practicals, sorry, I can't do capacity reservation.
Yeah, I mean,
This
Sunil, I
and all, like, yeah, sorry.
have a point here, means like covering a lot of features which probably I'll not understand, not sure about
No,
others.
don't wait, don't wait. These are like
New.
as this is
So
like
if we take
these are
use
the,
cases,
yeah,
different use cases, and
yes,
do practicals, that will be more helpful, I
yes,
feel.
yes.
It's not
I
required to cover
understand.
everything because there are thousands of things on AWS. Um, yeah,
I know I got it. Just for higher level, I'm just giving a like overview of this. So like from here after will go and be practicals. That's why I'm completing all the three things initially. So once we done start with practicals, then we will not be stopping anywhere. That's why.
sure.
Okay. So we have completed this cloud computing. Okay. So then I started with EC2. Okay. I show like AMI in marketplace launching this EC2 instance. Please mute your mic, guys. And we did with the reserved on-demand spot and not done security groups. And I was shown private key, how to create a private key from like using PEM file, right? And launching EC2 instance from an AMI not dead. Okay. So I did till here except security group. Now till here is it clear?
One doubt.
Hmm.
While you were showing the diagram of shared instance and single
Hmm.
dedicated instance,
Hmm.
there why is it single hardware mentioned as a single hardware in if in case every time the hardware gets changed, why is it mentioned as single hardware
I'm
shared
just
instance?
I'm saying why single hardware means in a hardware it will get shifted over. That is what I'm telling. In hardware it will be shared with other users. That is what I wanted to do. It will not be only like only one hardware. It will be multiple hardware. All hardwares will be connected together. It can shift over to any hardware. Now let me give you overview. Let me open this. I think here what happens, there will be multiple hardwares. Okay, multiple hardwares like this. Think multiple hardwares is there. So all will be connected. Okay, all will be connected together. So my instance can launch in any of the hardware, but I've just taken the example for one hardware. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
So is it good to start for next practical? Practical, sorry. No, there will not be any theory further.
Yep, all good.
Yeah. So now what we are doing, we saw like a creating a instance, right? We started creating instance. Now, let me go inside. What I'll do here, I'll install an web server. As of now, I'll install a web server. Okay. So for to show you the AMI. how backup works and all I wanted to show you. Let me start with installing this. Sudo.
So how do you get to this page? On clicking connect itself, you are getting it.
Sorry.
How are you coming to this page? I'm not. I have missed.
Just you
On
need to
clicking
select the
connect.
instance. Yeah, I will connect here in this EC2 instance connect. Connect here.
Okay.
I showed you yesterday these things. This one and putty connection, everything. Update -y. Yeah, you don't have anything. Install httpd. Okay, TL status httpd. Okay, system ctl. Okay, good.
How did you become the root user? What was the command?
Supervisor sudo su hyphen. Sudo sudo space su space hyphen. This is the command.
Okay. And then you just installed the HTTP server, right?
Yes, correct. I'll share the comments. Don't worry. I'll share the comments, everything. Here, just what I'm doing, I'm just cross checking. I wanted to show you what is the importance of security group now. Now, I've installed my HTTPD server. You saw that. So it's so you can see that it's active and running. Okay, it's active and running. Right, it's active and running. Now, my HTTP web page. So something will be there. Let me check what the page we have. I don't have anything. Okay, so it has to display some. Uh, okay, let me create on index.py index.html. HTML. This is test instance. Okay, let me save. So for saving, you need to give escape shift colon WQ. Okay. So I've used the VI editor. There can be Vim editor also, Nano editor also. So whatever you want, you can use it. But VI, I prefer VI every time. So you need to give vi index.html, and while saving, you need to give. So let me show you. Escape colon WQ. Okay. So I need to save for that. So now let me restart. If my file, whatever is which I done is syntax is proper, it will my HTTPD will work properly. Otherwise, it will give an error. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, we don't have any error. Now let me try to check is my web page is working. So for that, I'll take my public IP address. I'll paste here. It's not working. Why? I told you the reason already yesterday itself. I told if anything is not working, what is the first rule of secure, like a rule of
Yeah, the
troubleshooting?
security group that it's
Yes,
not some
yes,
firewall, maybe. Yeah.
yes. When in the security groups, instance security group, let me go inside. See here, we are not enabled the port. What is the port for HTTP? It's 80, right? So we have not enabled itself. Then how come it will communicate? So what I'll do? Edit inbound. Here I need to mention HTTP. So there are some predefined whatever is required for your operations, everything will be there. If doesn't have, you can use custom TCP and you can enable the port number. I'll give 80. Okay. Anywhere IPv4, anywhere means anybody can access. Okay. And if you want a description, you can give it anything here. I'm just saving those here. Now let me try to check one more time. See, it shows test instance. See, it's showing my test instance. Really? Why it is not working? Because of security group, it was blocked initially. So please make sure your connection or your web page is not working fast. This is the first rule of troubleshooting. First, you need to check with your security group. Sometimes what happens here, now if you want, you can check these things also. If you want, you guys can check this. For you guys also, it will work. But now, please cross check anybody, try to check. I wanted to show you some more settings. Is it working for you guys?
Just adding this rule. So what is this
You no need
IP
to add
address?
all. You don't need to add all. You no need to add all. You just enter this IP address. That's all the
No,
process.
sorry, I was just trying to do it on my instance actually.
Okay, you can do it later. You can do it later. Please
Yeah.
just concentrate on
It
it.
works.
Okay, it works, right? So now what I'll do here, there is an option called my IP. When I give this my IP, it only works for me. It only works for me. Now try to access.
Yeah, Sunil, now we use HTTP, but
Mhm.
in page it shows it's not protocol is shown, it's not secure. But we use
Ah,
HTTPS, it's
it's not
secure,
secure
right?
because I'm using HTTP. That's why it's not secure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
not use HTTPS here. I'm using HTTP only. It's not taking my IP. Maybe my IP got changed. One second.
Is it possible to use HTTPS?
Not now. I'll show you later. HTTPS is not the part of doing practicals, but I'll be doing later part. Something good problem. Test to display for me. It's running, but it's not taking my.
So whenever you are making some changes to security group or something, it needs restart.
No, no, no. Just I'm checking. Just I'm checking. It's not working for me also now. That's why I'm just checking. Let me try to get it. It should work for me. It's completely blocked. My HTTP is blocked completely now.
So when you gave IP address, is it like your local machine's IP address from where you are?
No, no, no. It's my public API. It works with my public API. Why it is not working means this is not in static IP. That is the problem. Let me show you. What is my IP? PV4. Check here. See, this is my IP. Why it is not working means this is IP shared with everyone. When I do my IP, it should be static IP. That is the problem. It's not connecting. So it is a shared IP. So actually,
Can
previously
you
it
put
used
a
to work.
custom IP there in the inbound rules? Can you put a custom IP?
Custom IP in the sense.
The one which is running in your local, which you saw like find my
No,
IP
no, no.
address.
No, no,
Okay.
no, it will not work. It will not work. How it will redirect the request to my local IP? It will not work. It should be
Yeah, correct.
static IP,
No,
like a
basically,
release line IP.
that,
Mhm.
you are allowing that IP to address this URL, access this URL actually.
Means in the sense I'm able to access this HTTP only from the IP which I mentioned here.
Yeah.
Think I have some static IP. So your organization, some like a VPN IP or will be there something, or your gateway IP will be there. So I'll mention that gateway IP. Only the users who communicate to that gateway IP only able to access this.
Um, for mine thing, I think it
Mm.
worked. So if you try to access this IP address, I mean, if you just want to give it a try, So over here, I have put security group as my IP address,
Hmm.
but
It is working well and good. No, maybe there is some problem with my backend. One second.
can you just click this IP address just for my checking? That ideally this IP address should not work for you. The one which I have put in chat.
I didn't get it.
In chat, I have added one link. No one gets it. Can anyone please click this
Yeah,
link?
got it. Please use original names. Still, you're in a guest user.
Who, me? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's keep on increasing my Skype users, then it will get blocked one day.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so see that doesn't work
Ah,
for you, but it works for
yes.
me. So that's good.
No, means no. There is some background issue, something like a backend issue, something mine. It's not all working for me. Let me check with
No,
my
no.
instance.
This IP address which you tried, it's
No,
not
that's correct.
working, right?
What I telling is, so my IP got changed. Something got problem with my instance. Manifest is problem with my IP. My instance. Something problem with my instance. It's not all connecting now also. Yeah, it's coming now. Okay, let me change now. It should work, but I don't know. Maybe I thought. I change my IP. Save rules. Still, it should be accessed. Yes, it was. It is working now. But it will not be able to access from your side. Okay. Now, so we are done with security groups. So we
Sunil, what is that file name you created for that HTML? File name
whatever file
extension.
name you want, you can create it. This one index.html. HTML I gave.
Index.html. Okay.
Yes. So if you give any other file name, you need to mention explicitly the file name. But if you mention as index, it will take automatically.
Okay.
By default, it will take index only. Okay. Now, is that clear with security group, everybody?
Is that all in security group, or there is some more?
Sorry, I didn't get you. All in security group means?
I mean, security group topic covers is covered, or is there something more in that?
Yes, still it is there. Still it is there. Like security group. See, whatever explaining topics per 1 month means in the sense the EC2 instance, whichever related to EC2 instance. I'll be using all the like all our class complete till my end class. I'll be going back to new resources and coming back to here. So
Okay.
it never ends. But as of now, for per practical purpose, I'm just telling, is it clear?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just still there are so many things what I need to show, like here what I'm showing is not a best practices. I'll come back to show when I'm doing with the best practices and all. So that we have still so many practicals. I'll come. So one by one you'll get to know. Now I'm moving on to next practical. So next one is, now my instance is running. Okay, now my instance is running. I want to launch the same instance again. I've deployed my HTTP web server and uploaded my file, everything. But I'm very lazy to launch one more instance and to create all the things. As of now, it's a small code, like a small commands, 1 or 2 commands. That's okay. But think if I want to run like a tens and hundreds of commands, it's a headache for me, right? But even though same copy already running, then why I have to run all the things in again? I can take a copy of this, right? So what I'll do a copy of this. But before doing, I want to show you. I want to explain something like how the copy happens. With the copy, what all the things happens. I want to explain you. So I'm going into the concept called AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Amazon Machine Image. So we already used Amazon Machine Image, but what we are doing is custom image we are doing. Custom AMI means my own AMI I'm doing. Now think, let me, this is my AMI, sorry, this is my instance and my EBS has been attached to that. Okay, EBS has to attach. Please concentrate on here, guys. Please don't do any work background. Please concentrate. It will get confused for you. Now, when I'm taking a AMI, okay, this is my instance. OS, this is my volume. So when I'm taking my AMI backup, okay, AMI backup is nothing but you're taking your instance backup. Okay, instance backup. You're giving to take a OS image. It's like a ghost image or something. So you're taking the backup of this. Okay, so okay, let's take. Yeah, I'm taking the AMI. So it will create my image here. Image. It's like an ISO file. Okay. Plus, what else it will take? It will take snapshot of my volume also. Snapshot of my volume. It will take backup also of my volume also. Explicitly, it will create my this backup also for volume backup also. When I do AMI backup. Okay. This is one scenario. Please do concentrate, guys. It will confuse you. Now, when I do volume backup, here what happens? It will take only snapshot backup. No AMI backup here. No AMI backup. Only volume backup will be taken. Okay. Now, what are the users from this? Using image, I can launch instance. Okay, I can launch instance. Okay. So using snapshot, even whatever snapshot here or here. So from snapshot, what I can do, I can launch AMI or new volume. I can launch both here. Okay. So when I launch AMI, from AMI, again I can launch instance. Now there may be a scenario. I'll tell you why these are the things is available. Here, let's see, here comes. When I took AMI backup, it will take my complete OS and volume backup so that I can I can start the image. So it will create my volume with the data, whatever it has been taken the snapshot. The data also will be taken, and my one more instance will create without any problem. Okay, that's fine. Why I want to take snapshot backup? There may be scenarios where you're not worried about your configurations. You want only the data backup. Of course, from snapshot, again, you can create to AMI and you can launch an instance. That also is available. Or you can create a new volume also. Is that clear? Any doubt here?
So Sunil, like if we take a volume backup, still I can launch AMI and then from AMI I can launch instance. Then why
Yes.
do we, for the first approach, like why do we need to take AMI backup? If only
What
volume
happens
backup.
sometimes? Yes,
Yeah.
what happens sometimes I won't take volume backup. Explicitly, I won't take volume backup. I'll take only the AMI backup. Or sometimes I may not require to take the OS backup. I want to take a snapshot backup. So there may be a different reasons, like I have multiple instances. Think I have multiple instances. I'll take different AMI. So there may be a different scenarios like if I want only the AMI, so I'll take AMI. If snapshot means only volume data, whatever data is there, like I want to only secure the data. In such case, I can take only volume backup. But still, you can launch AMI also. Clear? Clear?
But it will not preserve the configuration, right? If we just take the volume backup, I'll have just my
Mm.
data. But if I
Mm.
launch AMI, I'll have to like again configure it, like whatever
No,
configuration.
no, whatever AMI, whatever configuration is there, it will launch same. See, I'll come
But I have
to
not
your point.
take.
I'll come to your point. Now, let's assume your CPU is there. Your CPU is there. Sorry, your laptop is there. Laptop is there. In your laptop, so there may be hard disk also, right? Some hard disk will be there. So you'll take a backup of data. One thing, you'll take a backup of data to your external hard disk or something like that. One way, right? Second thing, what you'll do, you'll create a ghost image. But here it will not save the, when you do ghost image, it will not save your hard disk or data, but it will save only configuration. But here it will save both. Now I'll tell you like one scenario where it can be used. Think this may be your front end server. Front end server. Okay. This may be your backend server. Means it is a database. Okay, database. Here some web application is running. So both are like it's not a monolith application. It's a loose coupled. Both are loose coupled. Now I'll take my AMI in backup because my AI the importance is on my uh, my configurations, not my data. My only the application is available. So whatever configuration I did, it should be there. So I'll take AMI backup here. In such cases of database, what I'll do, I don't want to take here. So I'll take a snapshot backup. Sometimes what happens, I don't want this web application also. If I'm terminating something, so what I can do, I can take it separately only for database snapshot. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any doubts? Is there any other
Does it
doubts?
charge
Yeah.
for this backup? I mean, AMI backup is separate chargeable and volume backup is different. And then to create image and upload it to the AMI machine is also different chargeable. How is it actually? Because depends on the cost also we can choose.
Yes, I'll tell you. The cost will be as of now in free tier. So one AMI, one snapshot you can keep it, no charges. But when you, if it is not a free tier, or if you're going beyond one in free tier, then it will charge based on your data storage. Whatever data storage cost is there, that charges will be charged for you. But for launching and all, no charges. So you can launch the instance. Again, the prices will be applied on the instance whatever you're using based on the configuration there. Is that clear?
Okay, so for both EMI backup and volume backup have a free tier option, right?
Yes, free tier option. One AMI, one backup will be can be used, but I don't recommend to keep the volume backups on the AMI backup within your instance. Sorry, within your account. What happens for further practicals will get a problem. Yeah. Is that clear? Any other doubts? Okay. So actually, we are almost like a 9 a.m. So we are like a end of our time. I can't do the practicals. So tomorrow I'll start doing practicals here. So I'll show you like a launching in like a, taking a AMI backup from there, launching an instance, and like a, taking a snapshot backup and creating a AMI, and from AMI again launching instance, plus from snapshot backup creating a volume. Okay. Here not only see here what I showed here, we will not only use this AMI in the single region, we can transfer to other regions, other accounts also. Now think what happens now currently I am using. So now one of my friend will ask, hey, I want to set up this connection, this thing. So what I'll tell at time, hey, I've done with this setup everything. So if you want, I can share the AMI. I can share with anybody. I'll show you the options like how to do that on all tomorrow. Okay.
Just one more question. You have shown us SSH connection from PuTTY and also in Linux EC2 instance. And also yesterday, I think you were mentioning about Windows and RDP thing also.
Mm,
So
mm.
would you also show that in further classes, or is it theoretical? How is that?
Windows, what do you want to see?
I mean, to connection, we'll just use the RDP, or is there anything else in this AWS?
We
Like,
need
how
to
do
use
we use
RDP
that?
only. We need to use RDP only. Let me show you that also. I don't have this task. I can finish it. So I've taken Microsoft Windows Server. Okay. Here also I've taken T2.micro. I'll select the key pair, but the like accessing like method is different. That's all. See, it's taking directly 30 GB. Okay, it's taking 30 GB. So already you might have 8 GB volume there. So I need to either I need to shut down that. I need to switch off for that. What happens now? Extra 8 GB cost will start for me now. Within 1 hour, if I stop, it will not charge. But after 1 hour, if I do, it will charge for me. Let me restart. Sorry, it's running. My Windows instance is running. Okay. Let it initialize. I'll show you how to start using that and all. See now, as of now, if you go to status, here you can see it's showing pending. So both is getting checked. Even hardware plus my VM is getting checked. If both are healthy only, it will come up. Still I don't have anything. I don't have any values here. Let it come. Yeah, it's initializing. Now what I can do, if I want to connect, same way you need to go for connect. RDP client. Click on RDP client. You can download remote desktop file. Okay. And if you want to get a password, click on get a password. Okay. Still I need to wait for 4 more minutes because still my instance is not launched. So until unless my instance launches, I can't do anything.
Okay, or else we can also connect through direct connect option from here.
Yes, that also you can make, but I'll show you 1 second how to check the password.
Yeah.
It'll take some time. Get a password. Yeah, see now it asking for me my private key file. Okay, what I need to do, I can go to here downloads. So here is my open in notepad, copy all this, go back here, paste it. Okay, decrypt password. Sorry, let me take from here. Yeah, sorry, I used PM key. Yeah, sorry. Decrypt password. As soon as you decrypt, your password is available here. Okay, just copy this password, and what you can do, you can open this. It will directly connect with your IP, everything. Connect to that. Enter your password and click on OK.
So PEM or PPK both can be used here to
No.
connect.
Sorry, no. Like I copied from PPK, not PPK. PEM only you need to use.
Okay. If I remember, you also use the PEM file while connecting to SSH, right? So directly we can use PEM to download in a key pair. We can choose that to connect, right?
Where?
In the before launching the instance, we can directly download PEM. In case of Linux, while you were downloading key pair, we can choose PEM and download, because even while connecting
Yes.
to SSH,
So
we use.
if you use PEM file, what happens for further classes and all, we need a PEM file only. So we have some like a private instance and all. There we can't connect from public and all. But we can't use putty and all. So we need to use a instance, Linux instance only. So in such cases, we need a PEM file only.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we are in now. Yeah, you'll used to get the information what all the things has been done. But now, yeah, it's good. So there is the instance ID, IP address, public IP, size, everything will display here.
Oh, we'll get directly here
Yeah, yeah,
all the details. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that
Thank
clear?
you for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
So I'm just shutting down. So otherwise, what I can do, you can go to remote desktop connection.
Yeah.
So you need to enter IP address, then you need to give username, password. That's all. Same line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Terminate this. So is there any other doubts, guys? Okay. If not, we can wind up here. So I'm stopping the recording. If anybody has any doubts, please let me know, or else